Last time on Storytime.
So it all started on Instagram. This person had been hitting me up like almost like every day, like sending me messages. Hi, hello. Why don't you want to reply to my messages? At least just give me your number. Blah 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 blah. One day I was like really bored. So I was like, okay. And then I gave him my number. Then in the night he called me. He was like, I wanna take you out like on a date. I was like, okay. Guys, this is like the first time I was meeting this person. I was going on a blind date. I was a bit disappointed, and along the road there's like this lodge, and then he was like, we should go there. I was like, to do what? He was just like, to chill. I was like, no sir, I'm not comfortable going to such places. I was like, we can go to after 10. He was like, no, I can't go there because I'm famous. Bruh. We couldn't really decide where to go because this person wanted to go to this lodge and I didn't want to go there, and obviously it was up to me if I wanted to leave. I would have left there and then. I was like, I have an idea. We could actually go and eat from, like, there's a place in, should be Parkland. There's a place where we used to go swimming. The people that I went to junior secondary school would actually know the place. Yeah, we used to go there swimming like a lot, almost like every Friday. So that's the place I was like, we should go and eat from there. There's like a pool, they sell food. Yeah, you could actually just go there to eat. So I was like, there's a place where we won't find people around this time, and we could actually eat from there and just chill. So he was like, okay, fine. So we started going, and then we were talking about like the place. I was like, they have a pool there and everything. So he was like, we should go and swim. I was like, I didn't bring any bathing suits, any bikinis, so I can't swim. And then he was like, we can go to the shops and then I can buy you one. I was like, I didn't bring a towel. And then he was like, I have a towel in my bag, because he was like supposed to go to practice after the whole date. I can't use your towel. I can't even use my own sister's towel. I'm germophobic, so these things just scare me. So I can't. And then he was like, I'll buy you a towel. I was like, I didn't bring any lotion. So it just kept going, and then I just kept saying no. I said, if you want us to go swimming so badly, we could just like do that some other time. But now there isn't like a lot of time. He said you have to leave in like an hour or less, and we can't like go shopping and then come and swim and everything in that period of time. So we can do it another time. And then he was just like, in Bemba, he said, Awe wadishupa mkashana.
What?
I was like, no, I'm not. I'm not difficult. I'm not. I'm just like straightforward, and I'll just say no if I don't want to do it. So we arrived at the place, and there wasn't like anyone because it was like in the morning, and I don't think it was summer. People actually go swimming, but like not as much as in summer. So there wasn't anyone there, and we went to the reception. We ordered food. He ordered food. He asked me what I wanted to eat, and every time I go out, I order the same thing because it's like my favorite thing. It's either chicken or T-bone, depending on what they serve at a certain restaurant. If they do both T-bone and chicken, I'll choose T-bone because I love T-bone. So I ordered T-bone, I ordered fries. I hate fries, but you just can't have plain T-bone. You gotta eat something else. And coleslaw salad is like my favorite. I just ordered that, like I told him what I wanted to eat, and then I went to sit. So he remained paying and ordering, and he ordered drinks. I don't take soda. I take pure fruit juice. So he ordered that for me, and then he came to sit where we were sitting to wait for the food. Yeah. When we were waiting, he tried taking pictures. I was like, no, don't take pictures of me. He wanted to take pictures like in his phone. I think I took some pictures and he featured, but it's my phone, so I can just delete them. Like, honestly, being on a date with this person was so annoying. I was so annoyed. I just wanted to leave. Like, please, let's just time pass so that I just go. I don't like being here. The person was so irritating. So we couldn't agree on anything, and everything he was saying was just ew. Wasn't making sense for me. So the entire time I was just like, I want to get out of here. I don't want to be here at all. And in my heart, I'm just like, I'm never, ever, ever, like, I'm never meeting up with you or seeing you again. In fact, when I go home, I'm going to block you or unfriend you, whatever, because I don't like associating myself with people who annoy me, because I like can't pretend. So I don't think I even talked much on that date, because I was just on my phone and everything. So after some minutes, the chef brought the food, and surprisingly he only brought one plate, and I was there confused, because I've like never been on a date where this person just buys one plate. Like, that's never happened, and I don't think it should happen. So when this chef brought one plate of the food that I ordered, I was surprised. And then I just realized that, oh, this person only bought one plate and he expects us to share a plate. Are you serious? I knew this person didn't buy 2 plates. I don't want to share this plate with him. I don't like sharing plates. And especially not with a person who's taking me on a date and then we eat from the same plate. So I was just like, no. I just looked at him. And then I was like, so you're not eating? So you're not hungry, you just ordered one plate. And then his facial expression, I could tell that he had planned for us to eat from this one plate. And who does that? He was like, I'm not hungry. But I knew he was hungry because it was in the morning. And what does he want to eat? I was like, okay. So I ate the food. It was nice. It was good. It was howda. I ate the food because he was rushing for practice. We didn't like have a lot of time. So it was just like after a few minutes, we were supposed to leave. So after I ate, we just chilled for a bit, and then I was like, I'm leaving. I have to go. And he was like, I also have to go. I have practice. And I was so glad that we were leaving, because this person, since the time I met him, he's just been talking of going to a lodge and what and other things that I can't like start talking about those things, because the point is just me telling you how I went on this date with this person and what happened after that. So we headed to the station. I was supposed to get on a bus. Before I got on the bus, I passed through this place to buy ice cream. He followed me to the place where I went to buy ice cream, and he tried to hug me there inside the ice cream shop. I don't do that. I couldn't do that. I just moved. He said the same thing again. He said that I'm a difficult person. So I was like, no, I'm not. I just don't want to hug you here in public. So he was like, okay, fine. I'll see you later in the evening. And I didn't want to start saying, no, I don't want to see you, whatever. I was just like, okay, so that he just leaves. So before he left, he gave me a 50 kwacha for transport. Like, here's money for transport going back home. And by then, transport money from town to my place, it was 7 kwacha. And he gave me a 50 kwacha. So I was like, thank you. And then he left. So I was so glad. I was glad that he had finally left. That was terrible. I didn't enjoy it at all, and I regretted agreeing to going on that date with the person. But we didn't really like spend a lot of time because he was rushing to practice and everything. When I was on the bus, he tried video calling me, but I didn't pick up. When I got home, I was planning on blocking him so that he doesn't get in touch with me, and I don't have to explain every time he texts and says, why are you not replying? And then I'm like, no, this, that. I just wanted to block him so that I can just get done with him. So when I got home, he called me again, but this time I was still alone and I was bored again.
Oh no.
I don't even know, but I picked up. I don't even know why I picked up. I picked up his call and he was just like, it was nice being with you and I can't wait to see you in the evening. I was like, okay. I actually thought he wasn't serious about seeing me in the evening. Like, how do you go on a date with a person then go back and see them in the night? Oh, that's how it works. Later that day, that was like at 5 p.m. This person called me again, and now I was getting fed up with just him and everything. And when he called me, he didn't call me to say, oh, I'm on my way to your place or whatever. He was like, I am by the station now, tell me like the directions to your place so that I can come and meet you. And I was like, no, I'm not letting this person know where I stay. So I was just like, stay where you are, I'll come to you. Yeah, don't come to me, I'll come to you. Now that I think about it, I don't even know why I was just tolerating this person when I was so irritated. I don't know, sometimes I just have this thing like I just feel bad for a person and then I just do the thing because I feel bad. Like the time he came in the morning to pick me up, like when I saw him I wasn't pleased. I could have just turned back. Like I could have, but I was just like, oh, this person has come this far, and I thought about turning him down, but then I just felt bad that I would do that, so I just went on with the thing. But I honestly don't know why I just kept picking up his calls, and when he came in the evening, I actually agreed to go see him. I would have just said no, but I just felt bad again for him. Like he went for training and then he came back and he's already here, so maybe I should just go and see him. But this time I was just like, I'm not even going to take long, I'm just gonna go there and I'll just tell him I've got something cooking, so I'm going by. So I went, and the time I was going it was in the evening, so I had already changed from the clothes I was wearing in the morning when I went out with him, and I had removed my makeup and everything. So when I went, I was just like, I'm not here to stay for long because I've got something that I left cooking on the stove, so I have to go back. And then he was like, okay. We talked for a bit. I don't even know what about. I think he was just talking about the date and everything, and that he likes me and that I'm pretty and whatever. So we didn't really stay for long. Then I left. When I got home, I don't know why I didn't block him again. He texted me later on after I didn't pick up his calls in the evening. He texted me on WhatsApp, and then we started talking. This is where it all went down. And that was so shocking. When I think about it now, like back then I was so shocked, but now when I just think about it, it's just weird. It was actually in the morning because I think it was at 01 a.m. I never sleep early back then, and I still don't sleep early. So we started chatting, we were texting, and this person now started talking about how much they like me and how they would want to have something with me. Dude, I don't like you, and I would do anything at this point to just make you leave me alone. So when you started talking about how he thinks I'm pretty, of course I know I'm pretty. Of course, I know I am. I was just like, thanks. Yeah, so he was like, I like you and I would like to be serious with you, blah, 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 blah. He started proposing for us to be in a relationship, and we started talking last night. Then today we went on a date, and then he wants to tell me about being in a relationship. I don't roll like that. I know it's normal for some people, and it's fine if you roll like that. Like, I'm not judging, but personally I don't do that. I like being friends with someone. I knew that if I continued tolerating him, even though I didn't want to, it would just continue and go on and go on and go on. So I thought that the only way that I could cut him off or make him stop with everything is when I just told him that I had a boyfriend. I lied, and then I was just like, I have a boyfriend, so that can't happen. This statement just changed everything. He was surprised that I had a boyfriend, so he was like, why didn't you tell me? I was like, it was your duty to ask if I had a boyfriend, but you never really did, because he hadn't asked before. He just asked me out and everything, even when we were on the date. Usually that's how people ask if you're interested in a person, but this person didn't ask me if I had a boyfriend when we were on the date, which was weird, because what's the point of being on a date with a person you like and you want to date but not find out if they're dating? He was like, why didn't you tell me? I was like, you didn't ask, and I just couldn't come up from nowhere and then just say, hey, I'm dating. It's your duty to find out if you liked me. And besides, for me, going out on dates is it's not all about like this date is going to lead in a relationship. Sometimes you just go out with a person like just to know each other and everything, so I didn't really take it serious. So I told him I wasn't even thinking about that, and I thought you just wanted to know me because you've been pressuring me for my number. He was like, he would have told me. And then he started getting upset because I was just telling him straight up that I wasn't interested in dating him and I had a boyfriend. So he started getting upset, and then he started now he was upset, and then he was like, so why did you agree to going out on a date with me? You would have told me. And he was angry, and then he started saying, you think money is easy to come by. Money is actually hard to find, and I work hard for my money. So you just can't go out on dates with people if you're dating someone, because people work hard for the money and everything. And then I'm like, whoa, hold up. Why are we even going there? I didn't invite you to come and ask me out on a date. You came on your own, and you're the guy who'd been texting me for months asking for my number. It's not like I came and approached you and said, hey, take me out on a date, and then later on I told you that I have a boyfriend. You're the one who came to me, so I don't know why you're getting angry. But he was like really upset. He was very upset because he really wanted to have something with me. I don't even know, but from the way he was acting, he was a pervert, and I don't associate myself with those. Mostly he was just complaining about his money. Why would you go out on a date with a person when you know you have a boyfriend? You could have just told me so that you wouldn't have gone this far. And I'm like, we just went out today and this hasn't even been something. So I don't know why you're making a big deal out of it, and I'm telling you now. So then he couldn't hide his childishness anymore. He just had to come out and say it. At this moment he was just like,
you know what, I want you to give me back all my money that I spent on you
when we went out
when we went out on that date.
He was like, I want you to give me back all my money because I worked hard for that money. And then now I was getting angry because this person was acting like I was the one who asked him to do whatever he did, but I didn't. So I was just like, the way you're talking about this money, it's like you spend thousands of kwachas when you didn't even spend a lot of money. I don't care if I didn't spend thousands, but I want all the money that I spent on you. You have to pay me back. I want you to pay me back. So I was like, fine, I'll pay you back the money. You think I can't pay back the money? How much was it? This person still went on to calculate. I thought he was just angry or whatever. He actually was serious. So he sent me the amount he started with the transport money that he paid, which was 7 kwacha, like I mentioned earlier, going into town, plus the plate of food he had bought. He counted the price of the entire plate, how much it was. He also gave me the amount for the drink that he had bought, and then he also counted the 50 kwacha he gave me for transport. And then he was like, this was this much, this was this much, so this is the total amount of the money that I spent on you today, so I want it back, because you just can't go on a date with me and then later on tell me you have a boyfriend, when clearly when I took you out on the date I wanted to have something with you. So I was like, fine. And this amount of money didn't even go up to 200 kwacha. It was less than 200 kwacha. And I was like, fine, I'll pay you back. He was like, fine. I was so irritated. I was upset because this person was so stupid, and I don't like dealing with stupid people. I'm sorry, but stupid people are just... I'm allergic to them. Okay, I'm allergic to stupid people. I started deleting messages. I cleared the chats on WhatsApp. It showed to him that I deleted the conversation. He was like, stop deleting the messages. I want to keep this as evidence. So I was like, I'm gonna pay you back your money. In fact, I'm gonna send you your money first thing tomorrow morning when these MTN booths open. I'm gonna go there and then deposit your money. Just give me the number you're using for MTN mobile money. First thing in the morning when the booths opened, I deposited his money. Then I called him. Yeah, I direct called him. I was like, I've sent you your money. And then he was like, okay. After that, I blocked him on Instagram. I blocked him on WhatsApp. I blacklisted his number so that if you tried to call him or texting me, it wouldn't go through. I even went on Facebook. I searched for his name. Yeah, I'm petty like that. We weren't even friends on Facebook. I just went and searched for his name. I blocked him so that he might not contact me in the future. Since that day, I've never met up with him, like just bump into him, whether in town or whatever. Never heard of him ever at all since that day, and I actually regretted it. Like I was very hurt. I don't even know why I put myself in this situation, because that was very stupid, that was childish, that was very petty, and I don't know why I ended up in that situation. So I was so upset with myself and I was so irritated. It just left a bad taste in my mouth, and I was like, never again. I'm never again going out with a boy like that on a date again, ever. It was something. Yeah, it was something. And then when I was here, I just remembered like, oh, that happened to me, so maybe I should just tell that story. That's how I went out with this childish boy on a date who I didn't like. So after I told him I had a boyfriend, which was a lie, I just didn't want him. He snapped and he was like, "Give me back my money for the money that I spent on you." It wasn't even 500 kwacha. At least spend that much. If you want to go out on a date with a girl, make sure you have money. Don't go out and buy one plate of food and expect to share. You can actually just take her out for ice cream. It can still be a date and it can be fun. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this story. If you did, or if you relate to any of the stuff that happened to me, like everything that I've said, if you relate to any, make sure you comment down below so that I also get to laugh at whatever happened, because it's actually funny. I won't even lie, it's funny. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, like my videos, take time to watch my other videos, and share my link so that other people may subscribe to my channel. Thank you for the support. I love you guys so much. Bye.